this nigga Drake, cuz. Nigga, I thought this nigga Drake had it set up to where he could use his fucking face as a thumbnail. It was hot in this bitch, cuz. I don't want an AC on, cause of the shit, cause of the mic and shit. But it's hot, cuz. It's fucking LA nasty, cuz. I don't know why people want to come to LA. This shit nasty. Shit nasty work, cuz. It's nasty work, Crody. 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 It's nasty work, Crody. Anyway, cuz, you see what the fucking title is, nigga. Let's talk Drake, cuz. Let's talk Drake. Cause I seen that there was this Absol tweeted some shit saying if Drake is the real MC that I know him to be, keyword MC, then he would be able to bounce back from all this Kendrick and Drake beef shit, right? Then I seen that B Dot started this B Dot from rap from one of them little rap why one of them little rap journalist niggas. I can't think of cut name. I mean, I know his name, but I can't think of what platform he's from. But B Dot gets into a little disagreement with TDE Punch on Twitter, and they going back and forth or whatever. Pretty much dot B Dot was saying, "Oh man, what Absol was saying about Drake is kind of like a backhanded compliment kind of thing, or whatever the case is, right?" Saying, because all right, so the bottom line is people think Drake can't actually rap, right? Here's my thing. I feel like the only people who can really speak on Drake being able to actually rap is the people who were listening to this nigga when nobody wanted to listen to him. I.e., being me. I'm one of them. I was listening to. I just turned 29. July 6th. Just turned 29. I've been listening to Drake since the 5th or 6th grade. So I've heard all the songs that nobody wanted to listen to. I heard all the shit. Nobody wanted to hear Drake rap. People wanted to hear Drake sing. Drake singing is what brought people's attention to him. Nobody gave a fuck about this nigga sing. I mean, him rapping. Still to this day, like when people talk about, or when people say, "Oh man, I wish Drake would just give us a rap album." Like, why won't Drake just give us a pure rap album? And to me, that's them subconsciously saying, like when people say, "Oh man, I just want a Drake rap album." That's really people subconsciously saying they're tired of the same shit that Drake has been giving them. Like they don't want to hear the same fucking music from Drake. They don't want to hear it. The same it's like the same cadence, the same setup. Like the album, if you listen to all the Drake songs, they're all set up the exact same way. Like listen to all of Drake's songs on every album. Starting back, you can go back to like his mixtape days. From his mixtape days all the way up to his last album, the formula is the same. It has not changed. Listen, matter of fact, I wouldn't even say his mixtapes because his mixtapes were more rapping than singing. So I would say listen to Drake's start with Drake's first album, which was some people would say it's So Far Gone, but that was a mixtape. Drake's first album was Thank Me Later. Listen to Drake's first album, Thank Me Later, all the way up until Drake's last album, which was For the Dogs or whatever the fuck that shit was. Listen to that. Listen to those albums, and I guarantee you will be like, bro, all of these songs is just one continuous song. They're all one continuous song. All of his albums, from the first one to the last one, if you know music, they're all the same. The same formula, the same setup, the same cadences. He may throw a little different flow in there here and there, but it's all the same. So when people say, "Oh man, I just want to hear Drake rap. I just want a Drake rap album. Give me a classic Drake rap album." You're not going to get that You're not going to get that because Drake, no, he can't get that to you. Drake, I'm going back and forth with somebody on Instagram about this same reason. I mean, about the same thing. Drake can't give us a straight Drake rap album because he knows he can't get that to us. Like, like lyrically, he knows he can't get that to us. He can't. Just like how all of the reference tracks are coming out right now from Drake. If Drake tried to give us a straight rap album, every song on that album will have a reference track from somebody else who wrote it. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he can't give us that rap album. Because it's something's gonna happen to where it come out and be like, oh bro, you didn't write none of this. You didn't write none of this. So we really can't credit you as being a good MC, as being one of the GOAT MCs, because you didn't write none of this. If Drake gave us a pure rap album, none of those songs on that album he would get credit for writing purely himself. He wouldn't. And that's even goes back to like when people be like, "Oh, I can't believe people say Drake can't rap when he done wrote songs for Kanye." In the last 10 years, what song has Kanye gave us that was like a lyrical masterpiece? There has not been a song from Kanye West in the last 10 years that made people be like, "Damn, lyrically Kanye killed that." It hasn't. So when people say, "Oh, Drake has wrote songs for Kanye," who cares? Who cares? Cause Kanye ain't gave us nothing in the last 10 to 15 years that made us be like, "Damn, he killed that." So even if Drake did write some shit for Kanye, which he did, what's that song? 30, what is it? 30 hours? Is that the name of the song? The song Drake wrote 30 hours for Kanye. Nobody in their right mind was like, damn, Kanye killed that lyrically. Drake is a good Drake is a good writer when it's like some soft R&B type, and when it's on that R&B soft type level, oh, Drake gets the pen. Give Drake the pen. Let him write that soft ass shit cuz he going to kill it. But just a pure Drake rap album, subconsciously people only say they want a Drake rap album because they're tired of the same formula they've been getting from Drake. All of Drake's albums are set up the same, sonically sound the same. He may have a couple different flows here and there, like I said, like different flows here and there sprinkled in, but the majority of it is the same. That's why he has writers to try to help sound different because all of it sounds the exact fucking same. And I've been saying this for the past 3 years. I've been saying this for the past 3 years. I've been saying Drake's time is going to come because people are going to sonically come to an agreement like, all right, Drake's music is all the same. There's no difference. Like you can go to a J. Cole album, go to all of J. Cole's mixtapes and albums, and you can hear like some differences. There's some similarities in all of them, but there's a lot of differences. Go to all of Kendrick's albums, mixtapes and albums. You can sonically hear the growth in Kendrick in all different, like it's all different. You can sonically hear that. Go to all of Drake's mixtape and albums. There's no difference. There's there is no difference. They're all set up and sound. It's like Drake has made one continuous song throughout his entire freaking career. It's been one Drake has had one continuous song out of his entire 20-year career because it all sounds the same. And when they all sound the same, it sounds like it's just one big ass continuous song. That's Drake's albums. Listen, I swear, if anybody, please listen to Drake's albums. Like today, make it a Drake Wednesday. Listen to start with "Thank Me Later," all the way up until his last album, which was For the Dogs. Listen to all those albums, and I guarantee you gonna be like, bro, why does all this sound like one continuous song? It all sounds the same. It's all formatted and set up the exact same way. So that's why I say nobody really cares to hear Drake rap. People only say they want a Drake rap album because they want something different from this nigga. Like like real hardcore Drake fans are begging for something different from Drake. Give us That's why he will dip into like the what's that, the little that Afro beat type shit. It's like he will dip into that, but if you actually listen to Drake, Drake has been doing that since his first album. So where is the difference? There's no difference in his music. Like I say, I can talk about this because I'm 29 years old, just turned 29. I've been listening to Drake since the 5th or 6th grade. It all sounds the same. It all sounds the same. All of it. One of my favorite one of my favorite songs from Drake is not even a rap song. It's a R&B record. Damn. Sooner or later. So can you do me a favor if I pull it together, make it sooner than later? All that shit. If you listen to that and you listen to all his R&B type records, it all sounds the same. You listen to his Afro beat type Jamaican type shit, it all sounds the same. Central C clear of Drake. Central C clear of Drake. Oh, I know who Central C is. Yeah, I know who Central C is. But even when I heard that, when I saw that, what is that little freestyle shit that they did on Off the Radar? Even when I saw that, I'm like, bro. When I saw that, I'm like, nigga. And people were like low key making that a big deal. But it's like, nigga, that shit is the same too. Where there's That's the same shit as when he did with that one London rapper. What's that nigga name? Dave. Dave. That's his name. Drake is here. This is what Drake does. Drake has been doing the same shit for so long that when he hears something different, he immediately jumps on it. He immediately jumps on it because he knows with his core fans, his core audience, they're begging for something different. So when he hears something different, he automatically jumps on it to try to make it seem like it's his. When in retrospect, that's somebody else's shit. He just jumps on it as soon as he possibly can to make it seem like it's different and make it seem like it's coming from him, and he's creating these new flows and creating this new sound when it's not him. It's not. It's like it's like perfect example. Cat Williams, Cedric the Entertainer. Cat Williams was saying Cedric the Entertainer stole a joke of his and everything like that, right? When comedians say, "Oh man, this comedian stole my joke," a lot of times it's not that comedian. That comedian is not like, "Oh man, that's a dope joke. I'm gonna steal that joke." 9 times out of 10, it's the writers around that comedian that hears a certain joke and they implicate it for that comedian. So it's really the writers that hear something and they take it and they try to make it fit for that certain person. It's the same thing Drake does with his tape. Drake's writers will hear some different sounds, will hear different music out there, and be like, okay, let's take that, let's fit it for Drake in his lyric in his content that he raps about and sings about, and let's fit it for Drake so to make it seem like he's the one who comes out with these certain flows and shit when it's not him. Drake Drake hasn't created nothing new in hip hop in his entire career. Drake's entire career, the only thing that people the only thing that people take from Drake's career and use in their own career was the singing shit. Cause there is no rapper that was been able to sing like that. That's what made Lil Wayne sign Drake. Lil Wayne didn't sign Drake because of his rapping ability. Lil Wayne signed Drake. He was like, damn, yeah, his rapping is alright, it's cool, but the nigga can sing. He can sing, so he can be his own course. Lil Wayne didn't sign Drake because he could rap good. He signed Drake because he could sing, and it sounded different. Nobody cares about Drake rapping. Trey Songz even said it in an interview 10 plus years ago. Drake was trying his hardest to get on radios, was trying his hardest to get on BET and all this shit. The song Replacement Girl, Drake featuring Trey Songz, the song Replacement Girl, Trey Songz said himself, I had to try to get that record on BET because BET told me, bro, we don't care about no light-skinned Canadian nigga rapping. We don't care. A lot of radio stations told Trey Songz, bro, we're not about to play a Canadian nigga rapping. We don't care what he got to rap about. Nobody in hip hop cared about Drake rapping. They only cared about his singing ability. Still to this day, that's why I say when people say they want a Drake rap album, that's just them subconsciously really admitting that they're tired of the same shit that they've been getting from Drake and they want something different. That's the real. Nothing Drake has done in his career has been innovating. Drake is not an innovator. Drake is not a Drake is not damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Drake is not a trendsetter. Drake doesn't set trends in hip hop. He follows them. You name me one trend that was started from Drake that took over. Name me one trend that Drake started that everybody else followed. He tried to do the little weird female shit with putting the different colored pins in his hair. He thought people was gonna bite onto that. Nope. That's just weird. The little duck face pictures that he take, that's just weird. You 37 years old, nigga. 37 years old with Hello Kitty painted on your fingernails, bro. What trends does this nigga start? What Drake has always been whack. That I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say that. Drake has not always been whack. Drake has always been corny. I'll give you that. Appreciate the sub, bro. Good looking. I appreciate it. Drake Drake is not whack. Drake is just corny. Drake is just that's really what it is. When people say, "Oh man, I hate Drake's music," you don't hate Drake's music per se. You just hate how corny Drake in his music really is. He does have a few songs with better rappers. He is, I feel you, yeah. Like his songs, like I was saying in the beginning of the stream, all of his songs are the same. All of Drake's, if you listen to every Drake album, it's literally one big ass continuous song. All of Drake's albums is one big ass continuous song. Cause all of Drake's albums sound the exact fucking same. But what I can't say Drake is whack. Because before the writers, if you listen to his old mixtapes, if you go back and listen to Drake comeback season, go listen to Drake Heartbreak Drake. That nigga was rapping his ass off. Go back in Toronto, they had their own version of Cribs, of MTV Cribs in Toronto, like years ago. Years. I was like in the fourth, fifth. This was when Drake was still really just known for Degrassi. This was before Drake got shot in Degrassi. This was years ago, right? Drake had a like a fake MTV Cribs kind of thing going on, and they was he was living in his mama basement that he rapped about. He always rapped about his mama basement. He really lived in his mama's basement. It was his nigga had, I think it was like, I want to say like 10 notebooks. 10, it was stacked. It was a bunch of notebooks of all just him penning shit, of all of his raps. He would say, yeah, my favorite rapper is rapping Forte. That's why a lot of Drake's bars when he's rapping, a lot of his shit comes from rapping Forte, which is his favorite rapper. A lot of shit comes from, like, I don't know, like Drake rapping ability has always been there. It's just he's corny as fuck and nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear Drake rapping. And he knows that. He knows that. He knows nobody wants to really hear that nigga rapping. That's why he gives us all these singing records. That's why he gives us all these different like Afro beat sounding records and shit like that, trying to change it up because nobody wants to hear him rap. If Drake if Drake gave us a rap album, let's say Drake gives us a ten song rap album, right? Out of those 10 songs, I guarantee you 2 of them he will have wrote himself. Now, people will say, because I was getting into it with somebody on Instagram, on my Instagram, me and this person was going back and forth. Drake, Drake's skill set, Drake's skill set is not of a rapper. Drake's skill set is not rapping. Drake's skill set is being able. Drake's skill set, like Drake's skill set, is having a good ear for music. That's his skill set. He can hear good music, but when it comes to rapping, nobody wants to hear that shit. If Drake gave us a 10 song rap album, 3 of those songs he would have wrote himself. The rest of those songs would have reference tracks to it that will eventually come out. Drake loves to say, okay, nobody wrote these songs for me, like the timestamp records, which is a lie. Which is a lie. All that 8 a.m. in Toronto or 8 a.m. in Charlotte and all that shit, he didn't write those. Anyway, he didn't write none of those. None of them. I'm just, trust me when I say this, the reference tracks will come out at some point. Those timestamp records, most definitely, bro. Those timestamp records from Drake, he did not write none of those. None of them. It's gonna come out. Just trust me. When those reference tracks come out, you're gonna be like, damn, that dreadheaded nigga was right. I'm telling you, Drake did not write none of those timestamp records. Trust me, none of them. When Kendrick say tell Beam that he better stay right with you, you better stay right with you. Facts. Drake, I don't know, man. I don't know. Drake is Drake. Drake. At this point, when people say, "Oh man, Kendrick killed Drake's career," it's not true at all. It's not true at all. Kendrick did not kill Drake's career. The only thing Kendrick did was really help people come to the realization that they've been tired of Drake. That's all Kendrick did. All Kendrick did was help people realize how sick and tired they are of hearing Drake. That's all Kendrick really did. People are just sick and tired of hearing Drake. Like when Kendrick says, "You ran to Atlanta when you need a few balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge." Drake used all of them Atlanta niggas to help further his career. That's not even up for debate because he did the same thing to Trey Songz. He used Trey Songz to help further his career. Without Trey Songz, Drake would not be at the level he's at right now today. The reason why Drake is at the level he's at right now is because of Trey Songz. A lot of people may be like, nigga, you tripping. How is that? You out of your mind. without Trey Songz, without Trey Songz putting his neck out there and getting Drake on BET, help getting Drake on these radio stations, nobody will be listening to Drake. Trey Songz is the one who stamped Drake. He stamped Drake. Him and Drake have a falling out. They stop fucking with each other. Then Texas grabs Drake. Jay Prince. Jay Prince stamps him, tries to give him that street cred a little bit. Doesn't really work because we all know Jay Prince Jr. himself is not of a street essence. So Jay Prince Jr. trying to stamp Drake street cred, that didn't work really. You put Drake with Young Money. That was the perfect look for him because at the end of the day, everybody from Young Money was low key corny they goddamn self. Let's just keep it real. A lot of people and a lot of artists that were signed to Young Money was corny as fuck. Little Twist, corny as fuck. Lil Chucky, corny as fuck. Damn, what was that white girl? That white girl, the white girl with the weird ass laugh on MTV on Ridiculousness. What's her name? Because she was signed to Young Money. Corny. Uh, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. At the beginning of her career, like before her first album, was Nicki corny? I don't think Nicki Minaj was really corny. She may be a little corny now, a little bit now, but I don't know. No, I can't throw Nicki Minaj in that corny conversation with Young Money. I can't. Nicki Minaj when Nicki Minaj got with Young Money, nigga, it was like she set the fucking world on fire. Like Nicki Minaj got with Young Money, I feel like a lot of people may disagree with me, but I feel like Nicki Minaj is what really gave Young Money that battery in they back. Like, like yeah, you had Wayne doing what he was doing, unstoppable. But then was like when you have somebody like Wayne and how impactful his career was and still is, it's hard for anybody else up under that to shine and break through. Nicki Minaj did that shit with ease. If we really think about it, to be honest, I don't think Nicki Minaj needed Young Money. It was a good look for her, but at the end of the day, I don't think she really needed Young Money. Nicki Minaj was going to be Nicki Minaj with or without Young Money. Let's be real. Drake needed Young Money. Drake needed the stamp of the greatest rapper of the time. He needed that. Because if he didn't get that, he would just be looked at as the corny, light skinned Canadian nigga. Which people were already looking at Drake as. People were already saying Drake was just the corny, light skinned Canadian rapper that nobody wanted to listen to. He already got that, like, before he even got with Young Money. That's why I say he owes a lot of his career to Trey Songz. Trey Songz is what helped really was what who really helped Drake get on like radio and BET and shit like that. It's Trey Songz. But when you look at a lot of these shits, when you look at the majority of people that helped Drake in his career, he doesn't mess with them no more. Trey Songz don't mess with him. The Dream, they don't fuck with each other anymore. Swiss Beats, they don't rock with each other anymore. Busta Rhymes, they don't rock with each other anymore. A lot of people that helped Drake in the beginning of his career, he either ghosted them or did some shit with one of they females. He low key did the same thing to Lil Wayne when he fucked on Wayne's. That was Wayne's fiance. Wayne was going to marry that girl. Wayne was going to marry that fiance. I mean, Wayne was going to marry the girl that Drake ended up smashing when Wayne was in jail. I don't know who Wayne. I don't know. I feel like Wayne is just a weird nigga himself too because Wayne gives a lot of passes. If you fuck my fiance, nigga, not only am I gonna be done with that bitch, but I'm cool on you too, my nigga. Cause this isn't just a bitch, a little side little thing. Nah, nigga, this was a bitch that I planned on marrying and you still hit. If I was, I don't know, Wayne, I don't know. Wayne is a weird nigga to me because even, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into Wayne because I don't know. These niggas talk about, oh man, if somebody play with my money, I'm a flip, nigga. Wayne Birdman and stole over $50 million from you, Wayne, and you ain't do shit. You still calling this nigga daddy. This nigga Birdman and Young Thug set up to have your tour bus shot up, but yet you still fuck with these niggas. I don't know. These so called gangster rap niggas, these niggas is hoes, bro. Ugh, all right, my fucking nose is tripping. Anyway, yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's just not gonna work out, man. Uh, Going back to the title of the stream, Drake and a full rap album. I don't think nobody really cares for it. I don't think nobody really wants it. Shit, allergies kicking my ass. Shit. Anyway, Drake rap album never gonna happen. He has too many ghostwriters, too many reference tracks for just a pure Drake rap album to even be alive in this climate and generation. Nobody really wants to hear Drake rap. Keep making me dance, waving my hands, and they won't be no threat. That's all we want from Drake. We don't. Nobody believes Drake is a gangster. No gangster I know at damn near 40 years old got Hello Kitty painted on their fingernails. That's just never happened. But anyway, man, that was my little stream. I just wanted to know people's opinions, bro. Is Drake, do we really care for a Drake rap album in 2024? I personally don't think we need it nor care for it. People say they want a Drake rap album because subconsciously, like I've been saying throughout the stream, subconsciously they just want something different from Drake. When people say they want a Drake rap album, subconsciously, that's just them saying, we're tired of the same shit, Drake, and give us something different. Do I think Drake has something different to offer? No. No, I don't. If Drake had something different to offer, he would have offered it already. Do I think Drake's career, music wise, is over? No, not at all. Not even nowhere close. Nowhere close. This nigga put out a. If Drake drops a singing record today, more than half of these bitches who are saying they not fucking with Drake no more than half of these bitches panties gonna get wet and they gonna jump right back on his light skinned penis. Let's be real. Let's be real. Drake is not done. All the only thing Drake gotta do is just uh drop a singing record, bro. You straight, you be alright. Now, what is crazy, we could tell this nigga Drake going through something. I don't know if anybody has seen the all white pictures from the all white yacht party, but Drake ain't looking too good. I don't know if it's Ozempic. I don't know if the Ozempic ain't working with your body right or what. But Drake ain't looking too good, bro. Drake, that picture from that all white party, you can tell, you can look at his eyes and tell he ain't getting no sleep. He had like bags under his eyes and they were dark as hell. You know that nigga ain't getting no sleep. If you look at the picture, pay attention to his body. Drake in that all white yacht party picture, Drake's head was freakishly big. His neck and body was freakishly skinny. Like, it looked like that nigga low key sick. Then when you hear, like when this happened a month ago, DJ Academics, he was streaming and he was like, I asked Drake, like what's next? Like, are you gonna do another diss record or like what's the plan? Drake said, like, bro, I'm dealing with real life issues right now. I'm not even focused on music right now. There is something going on with Drake. Like, all jokes aside, let's be for real. Look at that all white yacht party picture of Drake. Something is something is up, bro. That nigga looked like ill. Like he looked like deathly. Like he looks ill, bro. I've never, ever seen Drake look like that. I've been listening and knowing Drake since I was in the fifth fucking grade. I've never seen Drake look like that in my life. That nigga's eyes, well, his eyes, you can just tell he's not getting any sleep. His eyes were dark with bags under him. You can tell he's not getting any sleep. But besides that, look at that. Please go and look at that all white party picture. Please just look at it. It looks scary, bro. That shit looks scary as hell. That nigga looks sick. Like something medically, physically is wrong with Drake. Fuck the rap beef. Fuck the jokes. Fuck all that. Seriously. Something's wrong with that nigga. Something is wrong. I've never seen Drake look that skinny in my life. You can look at his neck and tell, nigga, what are you doing? What's going on in your body? What's up with you right now? You look crazy. Drake looks crazy. And it kind of goes back to what Rick Ross was saying. Like, nigga, you wearing all that little funny shit on your tours because you don't want people to see your body. And he was making it seem like the plastic surgery shit. But when you think about that, okay, when you pay attention, okay, you have been wearing some funny shit the past couple months. Since like before the beef shit, you have been wearing some funny shit to where it's like really super baggy clothes to where you can't really tell his body frame and shit like that. You take that, then you look at these pictures of the yacht party, and you put two and two together, my nigga, and you take the conversation that Academics told us he had with Drake when he said, I'm just going through real life problems right now. Drake is sick, cuz. I'm convinced Drake is sick. I don't know what's wrong with Drake. I don't know what it could be. Hopefully it's not nothing too serious. But then again, anything, a nigga looking like that, bro, something seriously is wrong with Drake. His head. I've never seen his head look bigger than his body. You tell me a picture to look up or anything where Drake's head was bigger than his body. Drake's head Drake's head fit perfectly for his body. Drake's head was never bigger than his body. You look at that all white yacht party picture. That nigga's head is 10 times bigger than his body. That nigga's body looked like a cancer patient's. Nigga, how skinny he looked. His neck was little as shit. Nigga, that's not the Drake I've grown up to see. That's not the Drake I know. That nigga look deathly sick. Like Cuz is about to, like Cuz got cancer or something. I guarantee something gonna come out and be like, yo, Drake's not health wise. Drake's not doing so good. I'ma be real. I'ma be real. You can look at those pictures and tell Drake is not doing good physically. Fuck mentally. Okay, cool. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like being serious. I appreciate you, Mini Monkey, but I'm not even being funny. I'm like literally, I'm being serious as fuck. Something's wrong with that nigga Drake. Cuz look deathly sick. Like Cuz look ill. Like something is for real wrong with that nigga. I guarantee you something gonna come out and it's gonna be like, yo, Drake's health is not where it's supposed to be. This nigga gonna be out somewhere. Watch, he gonna be out somewhere. He probably gonna be at a show. He gonna be overseas. Something. There's some stories gonna come out to where, oh, Drake just passed out. Drake is in the hospital. Drake is being hospitalized. Guarantee you, bro. That nigga look sick as fuck. That nigga look, I don't know, man. Prayers for Drake. Like real shit. Like real shit. Prayers up for Drake. Cause you not gonna tell me something ain't wrong with you, brother. You ain't gonna tell me. My grandfather died of colon cancer. This is why I always mention health. Like, bro, please take care of yourself. No, like, colon cancer. I seen what that shit did to my grandfather and how skinny that shit made him get. Ugh. Then I looked at Chadwick Boseman, which is Black Panther, rest in peace, and he died of colon cancer. And you can just look and see how skinny he got. This nigga Drake may got colon cancer, bro. Fucking with Ozempic and getting your body cut up on and shit. That shit can cause cancer, cuz that nigga Drake probably got colon cancer, bro. How skinny he look and how droopy his face look. That's exactly how my grandfather started to look when colon cancer started to progress in his body. The same way Drake looked in that all white yacht party is exactly how my grandfather started to look when the colon cancer started to take over his body. I don't want it to be true, but something wrong with Drake, cuz. Something is wrong with Drake, and everybody needs to keep Drake in their prayers, cuz look ill. It's one of those things where it's like, a lot of people saying whatever they saying about Drake now. All right, cool. But when Drake passes away, everybody, all the people who even said something negative about him, are going to miss the fuck out that nigga when he's gone. Let's just be real. Hip hop is going to miss Drake when that nigga's gone. So all the jokes and everything is cool and funny now. But when that nigga go, everybody's gonna miss the fuck out that nigga. Let's be real. So prayers up to Drake. You look sick, my brother. You look like you got colon cancer, cuz. I'm gonna keep it G with you. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you aren't sick. Hopefully you just really just going through rough times right now. Maybe this beef shit with Kendrick really is taking a toll on you. Hopefully that's just it. Hopefully you ain't got no real serious health issues about you. Cause yeah, you look bad, my nigga. You look terrible. You look like nasty work right now, Drake. Anyway, cuz I don't know. I've been on this bitch for about 40 minutes now. I don't know if I'm gonna get off. I don't know. Is there anything else to talk about? Like, I mean, it is a lot of shit going on right now, but there is something I could talk about. It's not like no famous people or no shit like that, but I don't know what the fuck is going on in LA right now. But in the past 2 days, I done seen 6 different stolen car police chases in LA. In the last 2 days, there has been 6 police chases, and all of them have been stolen cars. I don't know what the hell going on in LA. Y'all niggas get it right. It's the summertime. Usually in LA, the summertime means a lot of death. Luckily, a lot of people haven't been dying, but something's going on, and we need to figure it out. But anyway, I think I am getting out of here. My nose is tripping. Sinuses, fucking, what's the shit? Can't think of it, man. Allergies, all that is kicking my ass right now. My nose is just leaking and running, so I'm out of here before I risk any embarrassment. I'm out.